Hello, I'm Dan Parnell, Regional Extension Officer with Western Dairy. Welcome to our video series on the practical use of effluent management technologies on dairy farms. This video is a partnership between Western Dairy and the Department of Water and Environmental Regulations Healthy Estuaries WA program. In this episode, we look at the application of dairy effluent from effluent storage using a hard hose irrigator. This is an alternative to the more traditional travelling irrigators found on many farms. The application of effluent back onto a sufficient area in a uniform way is a key final component of an effective effluent management system. In this video, we speak to farmer Brad Noakes of Forest Grove, who shares his experience of incorporating a hard hose irrigator into a recent effluent system upgrade.
So I'm Brad Noakes. We farm a few minutes south of Margaret River in Forest Grove. We milk just under 600 cows. I farm with my brother, my dad is still involved, and we have 4 staff. The old system was direct application. We didn't have any storage, so we'd wash straight off the yard. The effluent would run through a sand trap and a small amount of solid separation and directly out through a travelling irrigator all year round. It's quite a challenging system to manage. Having to shift it every day or whenever it finishes its run was generally it'd be every day. If it's raining a lot, you'd have to shift it more often because you're capturing rainwater off the yard. The effluent really, putting it on wet paddocks, it was running off. The solid separation wasn't adequate, and we probably made some poor decisions early on and put wrong size pipes underground and not the correct type of sprinkler for the type of effluent we're trying to put through it, so everything was blocking up. Got to the stage where we had no pipes left that were unblocked. We ran out of places to put it. With the storage, we're able to not apply effluent through the winter and wet months and save it all up and apply it this time of year and through the summer. We looked at a lot of different systems, probably all of them. The ability for this, the volume you can put out with this irrigator in one run and the width of throw, I guess, were things that attracted us. It's all, obviously, none of it's permanent, so we can get it out of the way. We've got other irrigation in the area, so it need to be able to move it out of the way. At the moment, we've got only a small amount of underground pipeline just to get it either side of the main laneway near the settling ponds. So we would go to either one of those hydrants and hook on to that hydrant with lay flat and roll lay flat out on top of the ground to wherever we need to get it. We've got about 700 metres of lay flat at the moment. So once we've rolled the lay flat out, which you would need a tractor to do, then we would hook up the actual irrigator with the tractor, put that in place, connect the pipes together, lower some winches down and drag the sprinkler itself out to the end of the run. There's a couple of small adjustments to make and then you just turn the pump on and let it do its thing. It's 220 metre, I believe, the length of the run, or the maximum length. So the last run I did was about 6 hours, which is putting a reasonable amount on, but that's variable. We can speed that up hugely or even slow it down from there. At the moment, we're just running it manually. We've only just really got the system up and going. There is a timer, and hopefully we'll get it set up so we'll be running at night, off peak power, and hopefully less wind, and that way we're not waiting for it to be finished its run to move it. But when it's finished its run, it's wound itself up. That's how it works. So you basically just pick it up with the tractor, unplug the hoses, take it to its new position, and then wind up the lay flat hose if needed. I think around the 15mm mark, but realistically, there's a lot of storage we have to disperse before it starts raining again. and it grows a lot more grass, especially here, like I said, where we're a little bit water limited with the existing irrigation system. To be using that nutrient, especially when fertiliser prices are going through the roof like this year, is definitely a bonus. 110 mil poly. It is easier to manage in the way that I don't have to go out and set this up every day. If I've got other things happening, the effluent that we're creating just goes into storage and I can deal with it a week later if I need to. So the flexibility compared to a direct application system is a huge benefit. I think it's better than shifting pods around. That's something that you probably do need to do every day. I think you cover more area with this with less setup time. Probably costs a lot more to get up and going sort of setup, but I think, and if you were looking at growing a summer crop or something similar with your effluent, then this would be a lot more uniform application than things like pods or other types of sprinklers.